Russia's Luna 25 moon mission ends in failure. Russia's first moon mission in nearly 50 years ended in failure on Sunday, when the Luna 25 spacecraft crashed into the lunar surface. The spacecraft was launched from the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan on July 22 and was expected to land on the Moon on August 12. However, it lost contact with ground control shortly after entering lunar orbit on August 9. The Russian space agency, Roscosmos, said that the spacecraft had experienced a problem with its orientation control system, which caused it to spin out of control. The agency said that it is still investigating the cause of the failure. The Luna 25 mission was the first in a series of 3 missions that Russia plans to launch to the Moon in the coming years. The next mission, Luna 26, is scheduled to launch in 2024 and will carry a rover to the Moon. The final mission, Luna 27, is scheduled to launch in 2025 and will carry a lander and a rover. The failure of the Luna 25 mission is a setback for Russia's space program, which has been struggling in recent years. The country has also experienced a number of other recent failures, including the Soyuz MS-10 spacecraft crash in 2018 and the Progress MS-09 spacecraft collision in 2019. The failure of the Luna 25 mission also raises questions about Russia's ability to compete with other spacefaring nations, such as the United States and China. These countries are both planning ambitious missions to the Moon in the coming years, and Russia's failure could put it at a disadvantage. The Luna 25 mission was a critical test for Russia's space program, and its failure is a major blow. The country will need to do a thorough investigation of the cause of the failure in order to prevent similar problems from happening in the future. Analysis of the failure. The failure of the Luna 25 mission is a complex issue with multiple contributing factors. Some of the most likely causes include a technical malfunction with the spacecraft's orientation control system, human error during the launch or landing process, a problem with the spacecraft's software, a collision with a space debris. It is still too early to say definitively what caused the failure, but the Russian Space Agency is conducting a thorough investigation. Once the investigation is complete, the agency will be able to provide more information about the causes of the failure and how it can be prevented in the future. The failure of the Luna 25 mission is a setback for Russia's space program, but it is not a fatal blow. The country has a long history of success in space exploration, and it is likely to be able to recover from this failure. However, the failure does highlight the challenges that Russia faces in maintaining its status as a leading spacefaring nation. In order to avoid future failures, Russia will need to invest in its space program and improve its safety standards. The country will also need to work more closely with other spacefaring nations in order to share resources and expertise. By taking these steps, Russia can ensure that its space program remains competitive in the years to come. The impact of the failure. The failure of the Luna 25 mission has a number of implications for Russia's space program. First, it delays the country's plans to return to the Moon. The Luna 25 mission was supposed to be the first step in a series of missions that would eventually lead to a manned mission to the Moon. Now, those plans will have to be put on hold. Second, the failure of the Luna 25 mission damages Russia's reputation as a spacefaring nation. Russia has a long history of success in space exploration, but this failure is a reminder that the country is not immune to setbacks. This could make it more difficult for Russia to attract partners and funding for future missions. Third, the failure of the Luna 25 mission could have a ripple effect on other spacefaring nations. The United States and China are both planning ambitious missions to the Moon, and they may be reluctant to cooperate with Russia in the wake of this failure. This could make it more difficult for all countries to achieve their goals in space. The failure of the Luna 25 mission is a major setback for Russia's space program. However, it is not a fatal blow. The country has the resources and the expertise to recover from this failure.